want you some to misunderstand you, but it's okay. It happens every day. Though some let it progress in a different direction, confusion is light work contrary to giving you space for your own mystery. Sadly, some people don't want you to have what you have, or even worse, they want to have what you have, or equally worse. This is where envy and hate reside. But the ones that give you your own space for your own mystery to shine, heal, vent, even be alone at times, as long as it's within means, because people who know who you are don't let you dwell or be stuck in spaces that is not who you really are, right? This is the kind of people you want to surround yourself with. Now, you can challenge yourself by being around more judgmental people. Show them love with the understanding that that's how they are. They need to hold on to some kind of judgment, understanding, or opinion about you for their own. Now, the second is to exceed their judgment parameters. You can be around them without being affected by them and still showing them love if you want, or you can actually exceed their parameters for some effect onto them. And lastly, you can break everything down and teach them something. Now, the cool thing about all of this, after kind of putting it all together, is that the same thing happens with life, truth, and God, universe, spirit, whatever have you, even nothing. If you give it space to do its thing, you'll find that there's more to it, or a healthy relationship between you and it, and that's where you want to be. So it's kind of cool that at the end, so that fit right in. Yep. Lines drawn.
Lines drawn. Lines drawn. People. Opinions. This is a new thing I created called Lines Drawn. It's a place for a more philosophical talking about different perspectives, or my own, letting it thrive somewhere, I guess, or be put in place somewhere where it can do its thing. This is something I do, but I never actually found a place for it anywhere in the open. So this one is an extension of people. So it's kind of like not breaking it down, but could be a deeper context. To misjudge or misunderstand something can be a shot at one's ego or intelligence, even to misunderstand you. This is a challenge to some, to not know who you are, what you know, what you have. But it's okay. It happens every day. Though some let it progress in a different direction, confusion is light work, contrary to leaving room for the mystery. Sadly, some want to have what you have, or even worse, not want you to have what you have. This is where things like envy or hate reside. The ones that give you your own space for your own mystery to be as big as it wants, to shine, heal, vent, even be alone. With, of course, means making you're not stuck in some negative, false take of yourself. These are the people that know you best. This is the kind of people you want to surround yourself with. Now, you can challenge yourself by being around other types of people to show them love, even with their misunderstanding. Maybe to even exceed their judgment parameters, open their own eyes, maybe even teach them something. Reflections of their understanding. To misjudge or misunderstand something is a shot at the ego. Not know you, sadly somehow you can challenge yourself by being around judgmental types, by not letting them affect you and showing them love, or by exceeding their parameters, their accepted judgment parameters, and then to break it all down and actually teach them something. Funny enough, the same perspective or outlook can be applied to life, truth, God, spirit, and universe, to give it its own space for their own mystery and to be okay with it. People's opinions are reflections of their understanding. To misjudge or misunderstand something would be a shot at the ego and intelligence, even to misunderstand. But the ones that give you your own space for your own mystery to shine, heal, vent, even be alone, of course with means, assuming they know you enough to pull you out of faults. You can challenge yourself by being around judgmental people. For one, showing them love, or to exceed their expectations or their judgment parameters, and sometimes to actually break it down and teach them something. The extra layer to this is something everyone knows, but maybe not in a structure like this. Life itself, God, universe, spirit, whatever have you, whatever you believe in, or even if it's nothing, by giving that space for its own mystery, lets it do its thing, right? Its own truth, and that's the kind of company that you want to share with each other.
Judge or misunderstand something is a shot at someone's ego or intelligence. Even to misunderstand you, to not know you, to not know who you are, what you know, what you have. This is a challenge for some, but it's okay. It happens every day. Though some let it progress in a different direction. Confusion is light work, contrary to leaving room for you to be a mystery, if even. Sadly, some people want what you have. Some people even don't want you to have what you have. This is where things like envy and hate reside. But the ones that give you your space for your own mystery to shine, heal, vent, even be alone, of course, within means where they pull you out of some false take of who you are if you're stuck. You'll reach out. This is the kind of people you want to surround yourself with.
So much to the point, I tried to throw on the second earphones to get totally submerged in it, and it doesn't work. Like the hum actually is inspiring lyrics. It's pretty nuts.